Namaste, Goa Flowers. Welcome to this Queen's Flow. We are going to center ourselves in and open ourselves up to all the possibilities there already in front of us. So come into a comfortable seat, cross your legs, sit on a pillow or rolled up blanket, rest your hands on your knees, lift your breastbone or your shoulders back. Just take a few full deep inhales and complete exhales as you close your eyes. And allow your spine, your torso to adjust. So your head is over your shoulders and your shoulders are over your pelvis. Today's practice is working our way towards Vishvamitrasana, which is a pretty challenging pose. We're going to do a modification of the full version today, and in a later video we will go for the full version. But here you're going to stretch your hamstrings, open your hips, you're going to strengthen your arms and your legs and twist a little. One step at a time, one breath at a time is going to lead us there. This is about persistence, it's about patience, not forcing anything. Just allow it to happen. Work your palms together in front of your heart and gently draw your chin into your chest. Bow down into the highest place within you and trust yourself in the moment. Don't do anything that doesn't feel right. Set an intention for your practice if you wish. And then inhale, sweep the arms to the side and up, gaze up to your thumbs. And then exhale, gently twist it to the right, your right fingertips to the ground, your left hand to the outside of the knee. Inhale, lift your right arm up to the right ear, support your head with your hand, and then gently bend it over to your left. Root down into your right hip bone and sitting bone, rolling the navel and the heart up towards the sky. Take full inhale, complete exhale, feeling the stretch with the right side waist. And inhale, lifting up, releasing the right arm as you exhale. And inhale, facing forward, crossing the right elbow on top of the left for eagle arms. Lift your breastbone, roll your shoulders back. Stay with the breathing. Feel free to move your head a little bit side to side or circle the head if you feel a lot of tension in the shoulders and in the neck. And then release the arms, inhale them up. And then exhale, bring the arms down and behind your back. Right index finger interlaces on top of the left. Lift your chest, inhale. And then exhale, just hinge it forward. If you can, rest your forehead to the ground, go for it. If not, no big deal. Place a block in front if you want to. Then inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, draw your hands to the heart. Now you're going to change the leg position, so opposite. Inhale, sweep the arms to the side and up again. And then exhale, this time you're going to twist it to the left. So left fingertips behind you on the ground, right arm to the outside of the left knee. Inhale, the left arm to the left ear. Support your head with the hand. And then exhale, just gently bend it to the side so the right shoulder works its way towards the right knee. Roll the navel and the heart towards the sky. Breathe in fully. Exhale completely. And inhale, lift. Exhale, release the left arm. Inhale, face forward, cross the left elbow on top of the right. Lift your chest, roll your shoulders back. And again, on this side, if you want to move your head a little bit side to side or circle the head like you did on the other side, go for it. Breathe and notice how your shoulders are feeling, how your neck is feeling. Release, bring the arms behind your back, left index finger on top of the right. Now inhale, lift, and then exhale, hinge it forward. So we're going to be changing the interlacing of the fingers during our moon salutations. Inhale, lift it all the way up, gaze to your thumbs. And exhale, draw your hands to the heart. Now we're going to bend forward and come into a tabletop position. Arms are shoulder distance apart, legs are hip distance apart. Exhale, round into a cat stretch. Shake out your head a little bit, press into your shins and the tops of the feet. Then inhale, arch it to a cow. Curl your toes under. Exhale, round it into a cat again. Draw in and up through the lower belly. And then inhale, arch to a cow. Toes curled under and press into the feet a little bit. One more time. Exhale, round it into a cat stretch. And then inhale, arch it into a cow. We're going to sit back into our heels with the toes curled under. Slide the arms forward a little bit more and rest your torso on your thighs. Let your forehead rest on the floor or on a yoga block. Take a few full deep inhales and exhales. Fill up your entire back body. On the inhale and on the exhale, allow your back body to deflate. Let go of anything that you feel you don't need to let go of. And then slowly come up and go into a downward facing dog. Make your adjustments here. Keep the feet hip distance and the arms shoulder distance. Shake out your head. Feel your sitting bones reaching towards the sky as your heels reach down towards the earth. Bend your knees and then walk your hands back into your feet. Inhale to halfway. And then exhale, softly fold over your thighs, bend your knees, keep your elbows bent. And then inhale, rise, palms together, drawing up through the center line of the body, arch back. And then exhale to namaste. Walk to the front of your mat for some moon salutations. Keep the feet hip distance apart. And inhale, hook your right thumb on top of the left, lift up, arch back. Exhale, hinge and interlace the right index finger on top of the left. Inhale, step the right foot back to a crescent lunge. Line your left knee over the ankle. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale to plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest and chin into the floor. Melt your heart into the floor. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale it to downward facing dog. Inhale the right foot forward to crescent lunge. Line that right knee over the ankle. Exhale, left foot forward, hip distance apart. Hook your right thumb on top of the left. Inhale, lift, hook your right thumb on top of the left. Lift up, arch back only as far as you can inhale. Exhale, namaste. Inhale, hook the left thumb on top of the right, arch back. Exhale, hinge, interlace, left index finger on top of the right. Inhale, left foot back to a crescent lunge, line the right knee over the ankle. Exhale, downward facing dog. Into plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, crescent lunge, line that left knee over the ankle. Exhale, right foot forward, left index finger on top of the right. Inhale, lift, hook your left thumb on top of the right, arch back. Exhale, namaste. So let's do this again. Inhale, right thumb on top of the left, lift up, arch back. Exhale, hinge, interlace, right index finger on top of the left. Inhale, right foot back, crescent lunge, lift, arch. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot forward, crescent lunge. Exhale, left foot forward, interlace right index finger on top of the left. In, lift, hook your right thumb on top of the right. Exhale, namaste. Inhale, left thumb on top of the right, lift up, arch back. Exhale, hinge, interlace, left index finger on top of the right. Inhale, left foot back, crescent lunge. Exhale, downward dog. In plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. In baby cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, crescent lunge. Exhale, right foot forward, interlace, left index finger on top of the right. In, hook your left thumb on top of the right, arch back. Exhale, namaste. Hook right thumb on top of the left, lift up, arch back. Exhale, hinge, interlace, right index finger on top of the left. Now inhale, step right foot back to crescent lunge. We're going to change direction. Then exhale, open to the right into temple pose. Turn your toes out. Then inhale, lift, turn to the back. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale to downward facing dog. Into plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest and chin, melt the heart. Inhale, baby cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot forward to crescent lunge. And then exhale, open to the left into temple pose. Draw your knees towards your little toes. Inhale to the front, crescent lunge. Exhale, step the right foot forward, interlace right index finger on top of the left. Inhale, lift, hook your right thumb on top of the left. And exhale, namaste. Inhale, hook left thumb on top of the right. Exhale, hinge, interlace, left index finger on top of the right. Inhale, left foot back to crescent lunge. And then exhale, open to the left into temple pose. Yeah, beautiful. Inhale to the back, crescent lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Into plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. In baby cobra or upward dog. Exhale it to downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward to crescent lunge. How fun it is to change direction, right? And then open it up into temple pose on your exhale. Inhale to the front, crescent lunge. Exhale, step forward, interlace, left index finger on top of the right. In, rise, hook your left thumb on top of the right. Exhale, namaste. Let's open up further. Hook the right thumb on top of the left, arch back. Exhale, hinge, interlace right index finger on top of the left. Inhale, step the right foot back to crescent lunge. And exhale, open it up into temple pose. Inhale to the right again, crescent lunge, lift up, open, arch back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Into plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, baby cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, we're going to lift the right leg to three-legged dog. Exhale, draw the knee to the navel. Slide your right knee towards your right thumb for pigeon pose. Keep the left toes curled under. Lift your chest, roll your shoulders back. Inhale, lift it back up to three-legged dog. Exhale, round your spine like a cat and slowly slide your leg into a pigeon pose. Again, inhale, press with the palms, draw up into your abdomen. And then exhale, slide it back into a pigeon. Inhale to a three-legged down dog. And then exhale, step the right foot forward to a crescent lunge. Line that right knee over the ankle. Exhale, pivot the left heel in 45 degrees and open to a warrior two. Gaze softly over the right fingertips. Level off your hips. Feel the head over the shoulders and the shoulders over the pelvis. Go as deeply into your warrior as you feel you can, opening up your hips, strengthening your foundation. I'm going to reach the right arm to the right ear, bend the elbow. Take a hold of the right elbow. Press your head a little bit against the arm so the head remains over the shoulders and the shoulders remain over the pelvis. And then work your left arm behind you and join hands if you can. Use a rope if you're not able to bind, or just continue to hold on to your right elbow. Stay in a position where you're still going deeper and deeper into your breath. There's nowhere to go really than just be here. This is the best place to be. Release the arms, open it back up to a warrior two position, and straighten out the right leg, turn your toes into pigeon toed, and then open the toes out so you end up in a temple pose. Inhale to crescent lunge to the front, and then exhale, twist it to the left. You're going to make sure that the left knee is over your ankle. Rotate from the bottom of your ribs, press your palms against each other, lift your breastbone and broaden your shoulders. Keep pressing back into the right heel. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, lift back up to crescent lunge. And then exhale, step the right foot forward, hip distance, right index finger on top of the left. Shake out your head, fold over as far as you can. Lift and hook the right thumb on top of the left, arch back. And exhale, namaste. Let's repeat this on the other side. Hook the left thumb on top of the right, lift up, arch back. Exhale, hinge, interlace, left index finger on top of the right. Inhale, stepping the left foot back into crescent lunge. Exhale, open it up into temple pose. Inhale to the back, crescent lunge, lift up, arch back. Exhale to downward facing dog. Into plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, baby cobra, upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, we're going to lift the left leg to three-legged dog. Exhale, draw the knee to the navel, round the spine and slide that left leg forward to a pigeon. Lift your chest, roll the shoulders open. Then round your back, press, inhale to three-legged. Exhale, round it again and slowly slide that left leg forward as you press back into the right heel, root into your palms, lift your chest, roll the shoulders open. And again, inhale to three-legged dog. And exhale, round it and slide it forward and lift your chest. A lot of abs involved here. Inhale, three-legged dog. And then exhale, knee to the navel, step that left foot forward, lift to a crescent lunge, line the left knee over the ankle. Exhale, pivot the right heel in 45 degrees, open it up into a warrior two. Line the hips, level them off, the shoulders, head over the shoulders, shoulders over the pelvis. Feel your lower belly drawing in and up. Deep breath. Drawing in, expanding out. I'm going to reach your left arm up, bend the elbow. Take a hold of that elbow with the right hand. Press your head a little bit against the arm so you stay lined up. And then go ahead and bind it. Use a rope if you need to, or support the elbow with your right hand. Find a position where you can fully breathe. Go as deep into it as you can. Getting a little bit comfortably uncomfortable, or within the discomfort, finding more comfort. Release the arms and gradually open back up to Warrior Two. Straighten the left leg, pivot on your heel to pigeon-toed, then lift your heels, turn your toes out to temple pose. Face to the front, inhale, crescent lunge, line the right knee over the ankle, and then exhale, twisting it to the right. So press back into the left heel, draw in and up through the lower belly, press the left arm against the right thigh and roll your shoulders open while you're breathing. Inhale, rise back to a crescent lunge. Exhale, step forward, interlace left index finger on top of the right. Bend the knees, shake out your head, loose as a goose. Inhale, rise, hook your left thumb on top of the right, arch back. Exhale, namaste. Take a moment to pause, turn your palms up. Notice how you feel. Listen into your breath. Be open and receptive for any guidance that needs to come in. Work your palms together, bend your knees and jump your feet together. Inhale it to a fierce pose. Hang out here for an exhale. And breathe as fully as you possibly need to in order to stay in this fierce position. Remember, when the going gets tough, the deeper you have to breathe. And then exhale, fold, surrender, shake out your head, let go of any tension, any tightness. Inhale, bend the knees again, back into the fierceness. Let's take off. Open the arms to the side, lift your right leg for eagle pose. Very gradually cross the right knee on top of the left, double cross if you can. Cross your left elbow on top of the right, lift your elbows, drop your shoulders. Hang out here or exhale, hinge it forward. Try to keep your shoulders and your hips in the same plane. And just keep your gaze in front of you. Soften your eyes, deepen your breath. This is going to be a long sequence leading us to the top of the mountain, which you're going to repeat twice. Inhale, now fly out of it, free as an eagle. And then start to draw the knee towards the sky and gradually work your way into a half moon pose. And see if you can go slowly as possible and not lowering the left fingertips to the ground or onto your yoga block. Stack your hips, stack your shoulders. And as a variation, if you want to bend the right leg, take a hold of the right ankle, draw your heel to the buttocks, get a good stretch of your quad. And if you want to take it a little further, draw the heel away from your buttocks, open your chest. Constantly, as you keep opening up, keep drawing back into yourself. Can't do one without the other. And then slowly float it back to a Warrior Two. Level the left knee over the ankle, level the hips and the shoulders. Inhale to reverse Warrior Two, lightness with our right arm. And then exhale it, pivot and turn into a twist. Then turn the feet into 90-degree angles. So you're basically going to go to the outer edges of your feet and your toes are facing to the left. Then reach the arm over the ear and feel a good stretch with the whole entire left side body. All right, adjust, pivot the right heel in and descend, fold over your left thigh. Keep the breastbone lifted. Place your hands on blocks if you need to. And then bend the left knee, slide the right leg back a little bit maybe, and extend the right arm over the right ear for an extended side angle position. Roll the navel and the heart towards the sky. And then slowly you're going to reach the right arm up and gradually extend your left leg for a triangle pose. You can look up to the right fingertips. You can look to the side or down. You can reach the right arm over the right ear. And slowly bend the left knee. Step back into a three-legged down dog. Open up your hips. You're going to stack your hips on top of each other this time. You can bend the left knee if you want to as you press the right heel into the floor. Draw the knee to the navel and slide your left leg forward into a pigeon pose. Point your right foot, lift your chest. Just look behind you and see that you're in the center of the quad, the shin, and the top of the foot, and that your left knee is an extension of the left hip. Open up the angle of your left leg as much as you feel. You can keep your hips squared off to the front. And then exhale, hinge it forward. Rest your forehead on your hands, your arms, or on a yoga block. Full inhales and complete exhales. And you can hang out there or lift up and go into a threading the needle. Slide the right arm to your left. I don't have a yoga block, so I'm just bending my arm and resting my head on my arm. But if you have a yoga block, place a yoga block under your right ear. And reach the left arm up, bring the left arm behind your back, and bind with your left big toe. So keeping your hips level to the ground, twisting from the bottom of your ribs, rolling your shoulders open so you try to stack your shoulders on top of each other. Full breaths here. So all of these poses are preparing us for the Vishvamitrasana. Gradually come up out of it, and then you're going to slowly come forward, swing the right leg to the front. Keep the right leg extended, and you're going to take a hold of your left foot. Extend the leg out. Then you're going to inhale, bend, and exhale, extend. Inhale, bend, and exhale, extend. All the while, keep the left leg close to your torso. Good. Now hang out here for a little bit. Work your left shoulder under the left calf or behind the knee. Hang out there if that feels like a good place. Then ground the left palm to the ground. Take the right hand on top of the foot to the outside. And then very gradually start to lift with the breastbone. Twist it open to the right as you straighten out the left leg. So this is our compass pose, and this is a challenging pose to get. So just take it step by step, breath by breath. Do not force anything. Allow it to happen, and then slowly release and come out of it. Bend your right leg and cross the left foot to the outside of the thigh for a seated spinal twist. Wrap the arm around your thigh. Work the arm to the outside of the thigh if you can, working the knee and the armpit close together. And if the knee and the armpit are touching, go ahead and bind. I always like to move my head a little bit side to side, just to release a little further. Inhale, length into your spine, and exhale, rotation into your spine. And slowly release. Do an open twist in the opposite direction. Face forward and slide your left leg to the back and come into a downward facing dog as you exhale. Shake it loose. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale to baby cobra or upward facing dog. You can look over the right shoulder and look over the left shoulder to the center. And exhale it into downward dog again. Ah. Lift your heels, bend your knees, jump it to the hands or walk it. Inhale halfway, and then exhale, fold. In, rise, gaze it up to your thumbs, and exhale, namaste. So take a little pause, turn your palms up. You're at the top of the mountain, take a good view. The irony is that we're basically going to work our way all the way back down and all the way back up. So this is where the persistent comes in when the challenges happen. You just got to keep going with the flow. Inhale, bend the knees for your fierce pose. Hang out, go a little bit deeper this time. Get a little deeper into the breath. Just really take advantage of it. And then exhale, fold, fold over. You know nothing lasts forever. Inhale, bend the knees again for fierce pose. Ready to take off a second time. Open the arms to the side and gradually start to lift your left leg. Cross the left knee on top of the right. Double cross if you can. And cross the right elbow on top of the left. Lift your elbows, roll your shoulders back. Hang out here, or exhale, hinge it forward. Keep a soft gaze in front of you. Then inhale, fly out of it, draw the knee to your chest, and keep drawing the knee up towards the sky as you gradually start to open to a half moon. See if you can go slow. And then see if you can avoid lowering the fingertips to the floor. Stack your hips and your shoulders on top of each other. Option, bend the left leg, take a hold of the foot, draw the heel towards your buttocks. And then the second option, you can draw the heel away from the buttocks and opening up a little bit further, expanding a little bit further, but keep drawing into yourself. Draw the navel in towards your spine as you expand out through your heart. And gradually float it back to a warrior two. Ah, yeah, gets better and better. Inhale, reverse warrior two, lightness with that back arm. And then exhale, cartwheel, ground the left palm to the floor and twist it open to the right. All right, turn the feet this way as well. Turn to the outer edges of your feet. Feet are in 90-degree angles and your toes are facing to the right. You can reach the right arm over the right ear and enjoy that stretch through the entire side body. And slowly rewind back to a low lunge and step the left foot forward a little bit. Pivot the left heel in 45 degrees. Flex the right foot if you want to and exhale, fold over your right thigh. Pretty deep hamstring stretch here. Shake out your head, just release the shoulders. Place your hands on blocks if you need to. And slowly bend the right knee so the knee is lined over the ankle. Slide the left leg back a little bit further for an extended side angle. Roll the navel and the heart to the sky. Full breaths in, full breaths out. Reach the left arm up and slowly straighten out the right leg for a triangle pose. Fingers can be on the floor, your hand can be on the shin, gaze up, gaze to the side or down, and feel free to reach the arm over the ear. Slowly you're going to bend the right knee, line it over the ankle, pivot the left heel off for a low lunge, and you're going to toe heel the right foot to the left for pigeon pose. So readjust yourself so you're lifting your chest, rolling the shoulders open, and stay in the center of the quad, the shin, and the top of the foot. Just allow your hips to square off to the front and be leveled, as well as your shoulders. And then exhale, descend it forward. Rest your forehead on a block or on your forearms. It's a pose of surrender. So inhale, feel your entire back body inflating. Exhale, feel your entire back body deflating. Just allow your upper body to be very heavy so you can release further and further into your hips. You can hang out there or go into threading the needle. Lift and twist it to the right, so slide the left arm to your right. Place either a yoga block under your left ear or bend the left arm to support your head. Make sure your head is not dropped into the floor. Keep the spine leveled. Then reach the right arm up and bring it behind your back and bind with the right big toe if you can. It's important that your hips are leveled and squared off to the floor, and you're twisting from the bottom of your ribs, so you're not twisting from your hips here. Try to keep your hips as heavy as possible. And slowly come out of it. Sit onto the right sitting bone and swing the left leg to the front. Take a hold of the right foot and extend the right leg. Bend and extend. Bend and extend. And hold it there. Keep the leg close to your arm. And then slowly you're going to work the right shoulder under the right knee. Hang out there. Or ground the right palm to the floor. Take the left hand to the outside of the right foot. And then slowly root down and lift your chest. Twist it open and straighten out that right leg. Breathe in fully. Exhale completely. And slowly release. Bend your left leg and cross the right foot to the outside of the left thigh. Sit up tall and wrap the left arm around your right thigh. If you can work the arm to the outside of the thigh, go for it. And again, if you can also bind, go for that, like you did on the other side. Move your head a little bit side to side to release any tensions and tightnesses in the neck and the shoulders. Inhale, length into your spine. And exhale, rotation to your spine. And slowly release and go for an open twist. And then keep the left leg bent, swing the right leg to the back, and go into a downward facing dog. Lower your knees into the floor, keep your toes curled under, draw your hips back like a child's pose in the way that we did in the beginning. Let your torso rest on your thighs, your forehead rest onto the ground. Just let your arms extend. Another pose of surrender. So it's a lot of surrendering as we are opening ourselves up, letting go so that we can open. Staying connected to ourselves, trusting and breathing, being patient and being persistent. Don't force. You are at the top of the mountain for a second time. Enjoy the view. And this is now taking you into Vishvamitrasana from downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward to a low lunge and lower the left knee to the floor. Turn your foot to the left so you're resting on your left shin in Gates pose. You're going to hinge to the side and rest your right shoulder to the inside of the right knee. Hang out there. Then work the right hand to the outside of the right foot. Hang out there. Press the right palm into the floor. Shift your weight onto the right arm and glue that right leg on top of the arm. Take your left hand from the top of the foot to the outside and then very gradually try to straighten the leg out as you twist your navel and your heart towards the sky. This is your Vishvamitrasana. It's a modification. And then slowly come out of it. And release back, into an ankle to knee pose. Beautiful. I went a little bit fast there. I hope that you got that. But Vishvamitrasana is very similar in its technique to compass pose. So the more you're able to practice compass pose, the more it's going to get easier to practice Vishvamitrasana. So just keep drawing in, expanding out, rooting down as you open and lengthen. Just finding space. You can hang out there, or you can go into a twist, working your right arm to the outside of your right foot and left thigh. Gets a little bit deeper into the right outer upper hip. And then slowly come back to the center. Lift. Lean back for a boat pose, balance between the sitting bones and the tailbone. Cross your ankles, bend the knees, roll over, and come into a downward facing dog. Yay! We get a second opportunity to do this on the other side. Step the left foot forward, lower the right knee to the ground, turn your right foot to the left. Lift up for gates pose, adjust your pelvis, stay connected to your lower abs. Lower the left shoulder to the inside of the left knee. Hang out there. You can take it further. Work your left arm, hand to the outside of the left foot. Hang out there. Then shift your weight onto the left arm. Glue the leg onto the arm. Take the right hand from the top of the foot to the outside of the foot. Gradually straighten out the leg and twist your navel and your heart towards the sky. As you root down into your right shin, draw in through the navel, open and expand. Yes, and then slowly release out of it. Sit back. 2 thumbs up. Ankle to knee pose. So be very, very, very mindful in your transitions coming out of that pose, and particularly moving back into an ankle to knee position. I do these transitions because I trust that you will be taking care of yourself and working mindfully. Just find a position where you can breathe fully. Remember again, it is the journey that counts. It's not about getting to the destination. Add on a twist here if you want to. Working the left arm to the outside of that left foot, right thigh. Goes very deep into the outer upper hips. And slowly come back to the center. Lift up. Lean back without using your arms. Come into a boat pose. Balance between the sitting bones and the tailbone. And then slowly lower down into a low boat pose. Make sure that your lower back is on the ground. Draw the navel in, round your upper body in a little bit. Squeeze the inner thigh, squeeze the upper buttocks. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. And release. And drop it to the ground. Oh, yeah. You're going to bend your legs for bridge pose and moving towards a wheel pose. So draw your heels towards your buttocks. Rest the arms at the side of your body. Turn your palms to face up. Make sure your shoulder blades are resting onto the ground. Press through the feet. See that the feet are hip distance apart. And gradually, as you curl your tailbone under, lift your pelvis towards the sky. You can interlace your fingers, right index finger on top of the left or left index finger on top of the right. Hang out there or work your hands behind your shoulders. Work to the crown of your head first, and then inhale, lift yourself up into a wheel pose. You can hang out here in the wheel pose. If you want to take it a little further, then you can very gradually start to draw the right knee into your chest as you press down into the left foot and slowly extend the right leg up to the sky. Bend the leg, ground the foot to the floor. You can do this as you're in bridge pose as well. Draw the left knee into the chest, press into the right foot as you straighten out your left leg. Bend the left leg and ground the left foot to the floor. And slowly roll it down, vertebrae by vertebrae, either from your bridge pose or your wheel pose. We're really crossing over to the other side. Rest one hand on your belly, another hand on your heart. And this might mean something different to you at different times of your life. Moving into maybe a new space, a new beginning, a new thought, a new relationship. Just trying not to force it, just try to allow it just to happen in the way it is intended to happen. Draw your knees into your chest. Cup your hands around your knees, lift your head, and draw the knees forward. Just imagine that your legs are 150 pounds, and then slowly roll yourself up using your abdominals, which takes a little bit of practice initially. Then straighten your legs out. You're going to bend the right leg so the right sole of your foot is to the left inner thigh, and gently twist it to the left. You're going to bend over the left leg, right hand to the outside of the left foot, reach the left arm behind you. And then work the left hand to the inside of that left foot and fold over your left thigh. Slowly come up, extend the right leg out, and bend your left leg in, sit up tall, twist it to the right. Work the left hand to the outside of the foot, reach the right arm behind you. And then work the right hand to the inside of the foot, so the right wrist crosses the left wrist. Fold over your right thigh. Lift and extend the left leg out. Adjust your pelvis if needed. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, fold over your thighs. You can hold gently to the outsides of your feet or just rest your hands right next to your feet on the floor, on the ground. Try to make sure that you maintain, lift through your breastbone, roll your shoulders back. So when you forward bend, there's always a little backward bend. Full, deep, complete breaths. And gradually withdraw, lift up. Now you can either sit in a cross-legged meditation position or you can recline back into a Shavasana. You can rest your hand, one hand on your belly, another hand on your heart. Or just rest your arms to the side of your body, turning your palms to face up. It's basically allowing everything to come together in its own way, whenever it needs to. Trusting the process. Let's reflect back a little bit on how this practice felt for you? How did you approach it? How did you approach those challenging moments? The way that you approach them on this yoga mat is most probably the way that you approach them off of the yoga mat. If you get annoyed and frustrated with yourself on the yoga mat, you're probably getting annoyed and frustrated with yourself off of the yoga mat. Is that serving you? Wiggle your toes and your fingers, or feel free to stay longer in Shavasana if you want to. Draw your non-dominant leg in first, then your dominant leg in second if you want to move out of this position. Cup your hands around your knees again and slowly try to roll yourself up. Cross your legs. Rest your hands in Namaste position. And then inhale, sweep your arms to the side and up. Fill yourself up with breath. And then exhale out anything that doesn't serve you. Bow down into the highest place within you. Trust, believe, be persistent, and go out there and shine your brightest light. Namaste. See you next time right here on this mat. I got quite emotional in this moment. I realized it was my last practice in New York City before I moved to London. I lived in New York City for 20 years, and Vishvamitrasana is very much New York City. Very challenging place to be, but really a place where you have the opportunity to connect to yourself. I had climbed up the mountain a lot of times. I'd fallen down from the mountain a lot of times. At times I have wanted to give up, and at times I do want to give up. But I know inside of me it's really all about being persistent and allowing yourself to let go. And most of all, it's important to breathe, to believe, and to believe in yourself. So keep flowing on, go a flower. Believe, breathe, and believe in yourself. Namaste.